Hello. So this is me. I am heading out to meet a friend from work. I just wanted to give a little update about why I haven't really been posting the last couple weeks. I was actually out of town. I had a trip planned with my parents. I won't give a spoiler alert as to where we went. You will see that in a future video that I am currently trying to make. But I figured I would do a smaller, quick little update video beforehand so that nobody felt like I was leaving the channel or I had given up already to making YouTube videos. So I figured this would be a different opportunity to make one. Why not? As I mentioned, I went on a trip with my parents, and since then, or during the trip actually, I did do some sketching when I was traveling. I didn't do as much sketching as maybe I intended for, which I always find pretty comical because I pack way too many supplies, and I know I will never do it, but I always tend to set the bar high. But I was proud of the fact that during my travels, and especially on the flight to and from, I made sure to make it a point to do some sketching on the plane, come up with some ideas. I did some brainstorming for possible things that I might want to create in the future, or thinking about different products or characters, like what that would entail. Because I really want to think about things with faces, really like as creating a brand, because that's what I'm doing. And so, especially with coming from a day job where I work on branding or work on a brand and, create marketing pieces for a corporation, I am really wanting to take this seriously. And so I'm thinking about maybe creating some characters and thinking about, their personality and what types of things that they would, what type of little adventures that they'd go on, so that if long term, I decided to write a book or, put them in a certain environment or whatever. I'm just trying to think outside of just drawing cute images, even though that is fun and gets the wheels turning. But I was finding myself actually getting more excited at thinking about like the bigger picture and what type of personalities could come out of that. So yeah, I am excited, and I wanted to pop on to, I guess put something out there to let people know that I still have content coming. I do plan on, and I'm currently in the works of creating some videos. One, I want to share the adventures that my parents and I had done on our trip. I know my mom is a follower to the channel, and I know how much she would really love to see that. My dad as well. I just think that would be fun. And then, just in addition, kind of following, or I was starting to work on like another video to follow, maybe showing a little bit more day in a life, or not really day in a life, but day in a week, like kind of like a weekly vlog of trying to do a reset after coming back. I was gone for 2 weeks, which is a little bit longer than I typically would ever do. I don't usually take 2 weeks off at a time, maybe up to a week. So I am feeling a lot out of sorts, especially coming back to the office, trying to jump in, even though I left my work in a really great standing as far as like where my project stood before I left. so that if there was questions that came up, I would pretty much like try to take care of anything that I possibly could, except, you know, obviously, like have mentioned multiple times that we're working on a rebrand. So that's taken a lot of time and energy, you know, and focus from my day job, and then getting clarity on certain projects and stuff like that. So my brain honestly has been on complete overload this week. I'm flat out just tired. I mean, where we went, there was a big time difference. So if anybody knows, it's like, even with, you know, the regular time change that happens twice a year, just an off by an hour can really throw your clock off, your internal clock off. So I'm really kind of struggling this week as far as just trying to stay awake, or when I go to bed, I'm wide awake when I should be tired. And so I am all out of sorts. But I do want to say that I noticed while I was gone that sorry, I'm like rolling away. I just parked into the parking spot. Sorry for multitasking. I just want to give a shout out and a thank you very much to the 2 additional subscribers to my channel. I was very surprised and blown away, especially with being gone for a couple weeks. So I'm so excited, because even though I was gone for a while and I came back and I just was feeling kind of all out of sorts, and because I felt like I had all this momentum, and then it was like put on hold all of a sudden, that I really wanted to just give a shout out, and it just really encouraged me that I'm feel like I'm right on the right path. So thank you so much, and I appreciate you, and thank you. And I can't wait to see what I create and what type of community I build along the way. And thank you so much for joining this journey with me. Bye. I will talk to you soon.